Good morning. It's Rebecca. Welcome back to my cute little aquarium. Before I go any further, $40 is what we still need for blankets for widows in Bangalore, India. If you have that $40, you can head over to my website, or even a portion of that $40, because we're halfway there. You can head over to my website, theupsidedownworld.com, and go to the support page. There are instructions for making a donation, and just mark it with Raju, and I will get that right to him and those widows. So I have noticed one of the most common questions I get asked when I talk with people about, like, I share some of these stories of just these psychos being horrible to me, of sabotaging me, of all this stuff, is they're like, well, why would they do that? Why would they? And I'm always like, what do you mean, why would they do that? That's what they do, like, but obviously there are reasons that's happening, but it's a very legitimate question that I find myself asking all the time now, because now I'm in this situation where I'm just doing what I want to do. I'm following my own path. I don't have to worry about anyone or anything other than myself. This wasn't a choice, but like, I'm living the opposite of the way that women usually live, unless you were fortunate enough to have run the gauntlet of early adulthood and made it, maybe to 30 before you got caught by some man and a baby. But no, I mean, typically women are taking care of other people and have other responsibilities and whatnot. And now I don't. And I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. This is enjoyable. And I can be as productive as I want. I am accomplishing things here. Like, I'm doing a lot. I'm very excited about what I'm doing. I'm excited about what we've been accomplishing. We're Food for Thought Afghanistan. We're working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. We have a couple of our activists in Islamabad who are making strides to safety that we're thrilled about. We just launched training with the OMED Association to teach research skills for students, professionals, and whatnot. That's on my wall. And there's a lot of other stuff that I'm not getting into. I'm becoming an expert on Afghan affairs. But no, like, I'm excited about this, and I keep thinking, like, why would somebody not want me to be experiencing this? Like, really, why would anybody not want me out in the world, contributing positively, enjoying myself? I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not, like, I don't get it. I'm making very positive contributions to the world. I'm getting along with people. I'm not causing problems. Why would you not want that for me, for the world, And yet I have spent my entire life with people who were deeply, deeply, deeply invested in me never being able to just accomplish what I was capable of accomplishing. People who sabotaged me. My dad was slick about it. He'd kind of just come along and steer you in the wrong direction or take you off course without, you understanding what's happening. My ex preferred to do the body slam, hey, you're about to cross that line. You're going to meet with a U.S. senator. Let me fuck you up right now. Why would you do that? Like, for what reason? Why would you not want to see me flourish and enjoy the benefits of me flourishing? Like, this makes no sense. It's batshit. It's completely batshit. And yet, this is what they do. And I've been kind of thinking about it. Like, why is that? Why is this so important to them? And I have two things that I've kind of come up with. One is something I heard a man say on YouTube a few weeks ago. They were talking about, like, why men are so resistant to shifting their ideas about and treatment of women. And he said, well, part of it is because it would actually be super easy to do and the impact would be dramatic. And if we did that, you would realize how badly we were treating you the whole time. And that's uncomfortable. And we don't want to face that. And we don't want you women to realize that. So that's what we do. And I'm like, yep, that rings true. You've been screwing me up since childhood. And now I can see like the magnitude of the impact of being treated like that, like the things that I haven't been able to accomplish, the life that I haven't been able to live. And the thing that's so screwed up about it is it's often done as if like your choices between, a woman being able to live as her fullest self or being a mother. Because your fullest self is you being a mother. That's all there is. It's the only thing that's supposed to matter to you. If you're a real woman, what else do you need? They don't want you to know that, like, it's entirely possible to have children and live a fulfilling life. Like, I think that they really kind of need me to fail, so that they can carry on with this facade that I'm just like, it's just natural that I haven't been able to accomplish things. It's just natural that I have, had certain struggles. It's just natural. It's just, there's something wrong with me. I'm just not good enough somehow. That's why they have such problems with me. Don't you know? No, absolutely not. By myself, I'm just fine. Thank you. I'm thrilled to be just fine and stay in work, but I'm good. There's nothing natural about keeping a woman in a subordinate position and sabotaging her so that she can never do anything other than the one role that you have deemed she is responsible for. Like, that's insanity. That's batshit. But if we stop doing it, well, then we might realize exactly how egregious this behavior has been and how destructive it's been and what it's been depriving the entire world of. Do you know how many brilliant human beings are currently being tormented, essentially? People who have enormous things to contribute to the world and can't do anything other than survive because they're being sabotaged. And for what? For what? Because people are committed to these systems of hierarchies and they're going to maintain them because they benefit themselves. And if that requires destroying half of the human population, and plus anyone who tries standing up for them, well, then that's what they'll do. Literally. There are people, it's going on in Afghanistan right now, which I probably shouldn't say. But no, just in individual households, this is going on all over the world. There's a story going around about a woman in Egypt who was married to a serial killer who tried to get help from the authorities over and over again and just couldn't escape. She was forced to be married to a serial killer who was abusing her. This is a story of many, many women. How can you accomplish anything? How can you make the contributions that you are supposed to be making as a human being if that's what your life is? And why? Why would you be invested in depriving humanity of its full purpose and expression? Like, because it'll make you look bad? What? Who the hell do you think you are? I don't understand this. I don't understand it. But, obviously it's real and people don't think it's a big deal because we're going to, people who don't have children are sociopaths, right, JD Vance? Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I'm just a voice out here in the wilderness of the great northern tundras of the United States of America, here to tell you that if you take your foot off the neck of women, really good things happen. So, yeah, maybe take your neck off the foot of women. It's better for everyone. I genuinely don't know what the hell is wrong with people. It's just ridiculous. So anyways, that's just my rambling on my thoughts about why there are people who are so committed to making sure that, no one of a particular race, no one of a particular gender or sexual orientation or gender expression or appearance or ethnic group or immigrant status, none of those people can succeed. Because we need the world to believe that it is just right and good and natural that white heterosexual men run everything because they're just better. Not because, you're standing on everyone's necks. Of course, that's not real. Except it is. And I'm living proof of that and of what happens when you get their foot off your neck. It shouldn't have required me being thrown into the streets and having my children turned against me for it to happen. So anyhow, I love you all. I'm going to go have a fantastic day. I hope you will too. Check out my website, theupsidedownworld.com. Go to my YouTube channel, TikTok. I'm going to be moving all of that to YouTube because who knows what's happening with TikTok, but that's where all of my great scandal and gossip and stories of these freaking psychos being psycho to me are. But if you'd like something really good, go check out foodforthought.care. That is our website, and you can make donations and read about what we're doing. Well, some of what we're doing. There's a lot to keep up with. I'm not updating things as frequently as I would like. Send money. It'll help. All right. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.